welcome to a what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. My name is Amy and I'm doing the, well, exclusively breastfeeding, but I'm pumping plan on Weight Watchers Blue, which means I get 44 points a day, not even counting my weeklies. So yeah, so I am pumping for this little guy who is 6 months old. He turned 6 months old on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. So anyway, I'm really excited because I am going to use some ingredients from the garden today. Yeah, he's being cute. Yeah, and he's been a really good boy. I have my he's propped up on my knee because he is a big boy. His appointment, his 6-month appointment, is I think in about a week, and I cannot wait to see how much this guy weighs, huh? Because do you like to eat mama's milk, drink mama's milk, and a lot of it? Yeah. So anyway, I am going to try to make myself breakfast. I actually had a really good pumping session, actually 2 of them so far. But sometimes when I have a good pumping session, it makes my blood sugar low, and I feel shaky right now. And I am not diabetic, but diabetes does run in my family, and so I'm pretty well aware with what can happen when blood sugar is low. So I'm going to hopefully this guy will let me put him in his little plaything so I can make myself something. Will you let mama eat breakfast? He's thinking about it. Hey, new product alert, at least pretty new to me. This is really good. This is chicken and apple breakfast sausage, and it actually is pretty good if you're trying to be careful of sodium as well. And so it ends up being 1 point per sausage, and I think it tastes pretty good. I'm going to heat it up in the microwave, definitely way better in a pan, but this is what I'm working with. Okay, this I'm not counting, so I am having some grape juice. I'm not counting the points on this, just so I could get my blood sugar a little up while I'm cooking everything. Alright, here's my 8-point breakfast. So 3 points for the sausage, and then 5 points for the bread with a tiny bit of the light butter, and then an apple. And Sammy over here is playing while I made my food. Yeah! I never knew before I was a mom how how extremely important it is to have like different safe places for the baby to be, so you could, in situations like this, he could play while I am trying to get food so I don't feel bad. All the toys, and this little guy was not content playing in his things while mommy tried to eat breakfast. So, I'm eating breakfast and wrangling him because he just wanted to sit on mama's lap and apparently play with the microwave bowl cover. Did anybody else? Oh, maybe he's not even content because he wants mama's toast. We're not giving him that kind of food, not quite yet. Anybody else have a baby who just is very busy but also wants to be held or wanted to be held all the time? Because that's this guy. Baby made me hot. He has been very clingy this morning, like more so than usual. It's fine. I mean, I'll always take some extra cuddles. Eating breakfast though, woo, that was a little difficult. But I'm feeling better. This does happen to me fairly frequently, like not super frequently, but it was just a good reminder that I need to have something a little bit more grab and go that I could eat, just in case something like this happens to me, because yeah. So I am going to cook up some center cut bacon so I could have in the fridge, because I could eat this cold and just grab a couple and it could get some protein into me. Now I know bacon is not the healthiest, but it is center cut, and which is good on points. And I will say this in every video that I can. Try, if you like bacon, try center cut bacon. It's so worth the points. The flavor, like, it's just awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. Disaster, guys. So I wanted to save the bacon grease. So maybe I could cook with or whatever. A little bit to add some flavor, or anyways. So I was going to save it, and it was way too hot. I totally ruined this, and I got now the greases everywhere. Oh my gosh, today is a disaster. Oh no. And I hope someone's moving. Okay, thank goodness. His naps are all over the place. Usually it's about 30 minutes, but sometimes he could go like an hour. But okay, I need to clean up. This is a disaster. He did wake up. That was him moving to wake up. And ran out of paper towels. Have no paper towels. And everything's just better. And I know better. Believe it or not, I've done this before. But it was like, I think I was in like high school or college or something like that. But my brain is just not in my head. Thankfully, yeah, Eric is now awake. We do kind of like split shifts type of a thing to try to get more solid night and to try to work. So I'm pausing cooking for right now because I need to do something to get a brain back in my head because I don't know where it went. Well, it's lunchtime. I haven't made any more progress on the dinner I was trying to prepare early. So I'm going to have a weird lunch, but I kind of like this combo. Or I just want these. So I'm going to make these chicken gyoza from Trader Joe's. I'm just going to make them on the pan. And then I'm going to kind of make like a grilled ham and cheese. These are Eric's. He really likes those. These are also actually not bad on Weight Watchers. I think they're 4 points or 5 points for the bag. I just don't really care for them. So this bread is 1 point a piece. Same with this. I really like, this is from Trader Joe's, the garlic mustard sauce. For the amount I use, which is, I don't use it a lot because it's really powerful flavor, it's 0 points. The butter spray is 0 points, and I'm just going to use 1 point worth of the ham. And yeah, so I'm going to just make that real quick. Alright, so here is my lunch. I added an apple to it. Quick, and it'll be delicious. Alright, I am finally starting to make the dinner. So this is the spinach and ricotta pasta with chicken. So I have my chicken breast. There is, I think it's 1 tablespoon of olive oil in here, because the olive oil you use is divided. And then it's just seasoned with some salt, pepper, garlic powder. And then I have a pan that is starting to get hot. Yes, this is going to be for the pasta. Oh, and this is an Emily Bites recipe. Okay, and one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this is because this is spinach in my mom's garden. And so this requires a lot of spinach, and oh my gosh, I just threw it in the dirt. So I'm going to try to harvest these because they obviously can be used, and my parents are on vacation, so I need to use them up. But yeah, it's kind of cool to use your own spinach, right? That grows in your garden. Alright, chicken is cooked. Set aside. Actually, I'm supposed to cover it to keep it warm. Pasta is starting to cook. So they recommend linguine, so that's what I'm doing. And then in this same pan, we just added the other tablespoon of whatever you call it, olive oil. And we're supposed to add garlic. If you've been watching my channel at all, you know I always add extra garlic because I love it. So I'm just supposed to cook it for a quick minute until it is fragrant. Okay, and then I washed and kind of like roughly shredded just with my hands the spinach. So now I'm just supposed to kind of add it in by the handful until it gets nice and wilted. Oh my gosh. I like how things like change colors. Like, do you see all these different shades of green? I think it's pretty. It's one of the reasons why cooking is kind of interesting to me. Alright, so that's looks like it's wilting, so plop, another one. It's crazy how like big lettuce gets, or big lettuce, or not lettuce, spinach is. Then once you cook it down, it gets super tiny. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do that. Okay, so I have added a little, I think it's 1/4 teaspoon of salt to this, so it's pretty wilted. And now I'm going to add a cup of this fat-free half and half. One thing I really liked about this recipe is it actually is using some things that I kind of wanted to use up or get rid of that I used for other recipes. So if you followed any of the recipes that I use that like use fat-free half and half or ricotta like I'm going to use, it's nice to be able to like finish off something and not waste it. So then I just have to cook this for a couple minutes and bring it to a, is it a simmer? I'll have to double check. Look who woke up and decided to join me in the kitchen. Sammy. Yeah. So he has had a really tough day today. We think that maybe his upper teeth are starting to come in. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, but he had his last nap and he's going to have an on-time bedtime, which is great. And he's really excited getting to play and help Mama cook, huh? Yeah. Actually, he loves it when he's in the wrap and can actually see me do things. But, you're a little heavy and my back hurts. And we were outside watering a lot, huh? Yeah, so I need a little bit of a break. Okay, so it's supposed to cook for about 2 minutes, and I think it has. It didn't get much thicker though. But, then we're just supposed to add nutmeg. It's just supposed to be 1/4 teaspoon, but to be honest, I can't find my 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm just going to do a couple of shakes. For whatever reason, I didn't cook at all when I was pregnant, and then when I started cooking after having the baby, it took a while, don't get me wrong. I can't find anything. Everything disappeared. Alright, and then also crushed red pepper. So I actually like things kind of spicy, so I might add a little bit more. I believe this is only supposed to be 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, so that's going to be enough because I don't want it to overpower, because I want to know what is actually, well, my version of what it's going to taste like, right? I never make things exactly to recipe. Okay, so I'll let this cook together for a minute, or whatever it says on the recipe. Alright, so here is the sauce. It's all bubbly, and I'm going to try to gracefully plop. Can you gracefully plop something? Oh man, my noodles stuck together. How do you keep noodles from sticking together? Like I used to use,
olive oil.
Well, those things cost points, Eric.
Butter?
Yeah.
Olive oil?
Yes, they both cost points.
Water?
Oh, does that work? Do you guys have any point-free way of how to keep pasta from sticking together? Because I would love to hear it. Okay, so I am going to try to, oops, you know what? I wonder if I made more pasta than I was supposed to. I need tongs. I'm going to try to mix this in together. Let's see. Mix, mix, mix. Alright, so, oops, I spilled a little bit. I have lemon juice that I'm just, oh, I took it off the heat because that's what you're supposed to do according to the recipe. And so I do follow some instructions in the recipe, just not all of it. Okay, so I have added lemon juice to it, and then Parmesan cheese. I wish I could add fancy Parmesan cheese, but I just have the regular grated kind. All the measurements for what you're supposed to use will be on the, what is it called? Recipe that I will link below. And then the ricotta cheese, which I love ricotta cheese. I didn't. Do you hear Sam's cute little noises? He loves, if I'm cooking and like explaining things to him, he loves being in the kitchen with me. And then I'm going to try to stir it up, which I should probably break this up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I hope that this adds some creaminess to it. That would be great. That'd be really great. Because it doesn't look like very saucy or creamy yet. Also, I'm wondering if I didn't do enough spinach because obviously like she has like 12-ounce bag and I just kind of used whatever was available in my garden, which I'm okay with. If it's light on spinach, it's light on spinach, and that's just how it is. Okay, I'm going to, and add the chicken. Whoop. Alright, I am going to mix this all together and then show you what it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely light on spinach. Oh wow. Alright, here it is all done. I'm so curious to try it, but it's actually just about 4:20 right now because I was trying to get this all done by the time Sammy was done napping, so I'll just leave it be and wait till dinner. Okay, I am feeding, well this is a weird angle. Sammy is getting his last, his last bottle of, I'm sorry that the bottle is in the shot. I don't really know how to do this. And he's trying to grab, do you see his little hand touching my face? Anyway, so I do like to try to connect with you guys on the video, especially on the what I eat in a day videos, to take a little moment. And so, this is the only chance I've really had. And also sorry because now, can you see there's a little leg trying to kick the camera too. He is crazy when he eats. Anyway, so I was just thinking, Sammy he's doing really well right now, but he's kind of had a tougher day today. I think it's because of teething. I don't know, he's just been a little clingy and just having a little bit of a rougher day. Thankfully, he has been getting so much better at going down for naps. I'm so thankful for that. And yeah, I'm so proud of you, Sammy. And anyway, what I was thinking about today was that one thing that I love about being a mom is that it's given me a lot of appreciation for things that I might not have appreciated for, specifically like the outdoors. So I am not a nature girl. I never have been a nature person. I like to be inside in an air control or in a temperature controlled environment at all times, ideally. But this little guy loves being outside, and it is really calming for him. So there are two things. Oh, sorry, it's blurry. There we go. So there are two things that really calm him down. It's being outside in our specifically our backyard, I guess, because that's just where we take him and it's convenient. And then also when I sing to him, and I have a terrible voice, so he just must love me a lot because I love him a lot. But I now love being outside because we just have a lot of really good times together out there. And sometimes, like if it's been a really tough day, I will be singing outside, not caring if the neighbors can hear me or not, just trying to give him some comfort. And I really am, like, I'm starting to really enjoy like going on walks to the park with Sammy. And I even like my mom's garden, I'm so interested in it because like we take walks around, like our backyard is not big and the garden isn't big, but like we take walks and we out in the garden and we check them out. It's just basically those things that I showed you. Maybe I'll show you like the full garden one time. And we make observations, don't we? And it's really fun. And I have been the person where it's like my backyard will be just grass, like whenever we can get our own place or whatever, just grass. I was like, forget it, let's just have like the whole thing be house, more inside room, you know, like let's just make another room, have no backyard. But no, like that's not, I don't want that anymore, especially because of this little guy. Like I might want my own garden one day, which I can't, it's crazy to think of that. And so, and I know that it's not just having a baby or that can change your perspective, but like meeting different people, coming in contact with different people, and it's just really cool. So are you guys outdoorsy or more indoors person? I will always be like an indoor person, but I'm just trying to get a different appreciation, or I am getting a different appreciation. And if you guys have any like gardening tips, or something you like to grow that's easy to grow. My mom, because it's still her garden, I'm just like, she's gone, so we're just watering it and trying to take care of it. But my mom definitely likes like fruit or vegetables, not so, like more like practical. She's like me, we're pretty practical. So okay, I'm going to spend some time connecting with this guy as I'm feeding him. But yeah, so I'll see you guys for dinner. All right, this is my dinner. So once again, a little lighter on the spinach, but it smells really good, so I'm really excited about it. I believe it's 7 or 8 points per cup, so it's just measure as you will. This is obviously more than a cup. That pasta had a lot more flavor than I expected it to. Yeah, it was really good. I'm excited to have plenty of leftovers. I definitely used too much of the actual pasta. I'm just tired. Anyways, oh, P.S. I wanted to tell you, so I believe it's the last 2 what I eat in a day. So I made the sweet Mexican pork. I ate all the leftovers, and I'm sad there's not more. It's really good. And also I made the 1-pot creamy garlic pasta with chicken. I think that's what it was called. Also same thing, like I don't know what it is, either like I've been just finding great recipes that I've been loving, which is awesome. So please check out those more recent what I eat in a days, because yeah, they're really good recipes, and both of them were really simple. I think possibly even more simple than today's pasta, and this was really easy too. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out our little shop that my husband and I do for our handmade business. It's why he stays, in the evening we have swing shifts. Basically, Eric works until about 3, and then I get up at 3, and then I start pumping and working, and then he sleeps in. So we could spend time together as a family and get more work done. But anyway, so the link will be down below, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the like. We would really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like I'm on a hot streak of finding recipes I like. I hope you're liking them too. So okay, talk to you later. Bye.